Good day everyone, this is Stephanie Rachel Anyunuevo Diocton, your discussant for today. A Master of Arts in Education major in Educational Management student at Summer College. Our topic for today is all about the roles and functions of an educational media center. According to Edgar Day, we have said that the best ideas in the world are to be found in a modern library. But the modern educational media center must include excellence in varied media, not merely in printed materials. The best sources or resources are not limited to the library with its modern and updated printed materials, but education can also be acquired by non-printed means. Libraries are a good place to learn, but one learns best with the means that the educational media center provides. Let's define an educational media center. The Educational Media Center functions as a vital instrument as well as a basic requirement for quality education by enriching all parts of the school's educational process. And it is a facility designed for the housing and utilization of all educational media within the school. Educational Media Center organizes learning activities for students and teachers, alike for them to upgrade and improve on their technology manipulative skills, all for the purpose of motivating them to keep on developing their communication, analytic, integrative, creative, and collaborative skills for meaningful lifelong learning. Let's discuss first the different educational media services. First is the orientation. It is where all new teachers are given an orientation on the Educational Media Center. And the students are also given an orientation on their first media instruction program class. Orientation is important for the students and teachers to have knowledge and guidance about the Educational Media Center. The second one is the selection of print and non-print materials. This is where the librarians continually select and acquire print and non-print materials that suit in the needs, interests, and special abilities of the students and the teachers. The third service is the organization of print and non-print materials. A technical librarian organizes all the purchased print and non-print materials for easy retrieval, so it is better to organize everything to avoid any conflict when finding those materials. And the fourth educational media service is the circulation of print and non-print materials. The Educational Media Center lends out various types of materials to students and teachers, so the more materials used by the teachers and students, the better and effective the learning. The fifth is the reference. The Educational Media Center attends to requests such as bibliographic information from the card catalog, search through books, periodicals, pamphlets, documents, and non-print materials. And the sixth educational media service is the bibliographic service. There are listings of materials and periodical articles to publicize the new materials and periodic articles in the Educational Media Center. The seventh educational media service is the Media Instruction Program, where it aims to teach students to be skillful and discriminating users of print and non-print materials. The skills of students in using varied medias like print and non-print materials will be developed through the use of Educational Media Center. And the eighth educational media service is the class supervised research. It refers to the class periods allotted to the subjects where the students are brought to the Educational Media Center to do the research for a particular topic. Students are the one to conduct the activity or research, and the teacher will supervise or facilitate them while doing the activity. The ninth one is the grade level newspaper. It is a service rendered to ensure that the faculty is updated daily on current events locally and internationally. The 10th educational media service is the Mags on Wheels. Selected professional and general interest journals are rooted in the different grade levels and service areas. This service is given to maximize the different subscriptions for professional and personal growth of the school community. The 11th one is the photocopying service. A self-service photocopying machine is available for the faculty to Xerox materials needed. And the 12th educational media service is the video and sound production. Simple productions for class instruction, program, and school-wide presentations are put together in the audiovisual area. And lastly, the multimedia services, where different non-print materials are acquired and the teachers are encouraged to maximize use of their materials. Let's proceed now to the different roles of an educational media center. First, an educational media center is a center of resources where different forms of communication and their accompanying technology organized and housed for easy accessibility and use. The second one, it is a laboratory for learning, where it provides materials which will enrich and implement the curriculum. It encourages individual exploration and inquiry, and it provides materials and facilities for research and self-directed learning. The third role of an educational media center, it is an agent of teaching, where it teaches students how to find information and it stimulates the students' new interests. The fourth role is the service agency, where all procedures are established as the basis of service to students and the teachers. And the fifth one, it is a coordinating agency. It serves as a central depository for various forms of media that encourages the use of those kinds of materials which are most appropriate for the specific learning. The sixth role is the recreational reading center, where it provides a variety of recreational materials to fulfill the current needs of the range of interests and abilities for the studentry. And the last role of an educational media center, it is a stepping stone to other resources of the community, where it introduces the students to the resources available in other community resource centers. Let's proceed now to the different functions of an educational media center. First, consultant services to improve instruction, learning, and the use of educational media resources and facilities. The center media specialist act as a resource person for teacher in designing media for instruction. This specialist may also work directly with students in selecting and evaluating materials they need for presentation and learning purposes. The second one is to upgrade instructional standards through the use of educational media resources. An educational media center is manned by a professional staff composed by media specialists, technicians, and media aides. The staff functions to serve media users through a program of services which make educational media available for instruction, learning, and research purposes. The third function is the information and the new educational developments. The center provides information about innovations and recent development in specific subject areas and in the general field of education. It also keeps teachers posted on available in-service workshops and courses, conference and professional activities which they may find advantage for their professional growth. The fourth function of an educational media center is the creation or production of instructional materials to suit the special needs of teachers and students. The media center staff assists the various academic departments under teachers in the creative conceptualization and production of materials and devices for improved instruction. The fifth function is to upgrade research through media support to individual investigation and exploration. The media center may serve the purpose of centralizing educational media equipment and materials for accessibility to potential users. However, such resources as charts, maps, and globes may permanently remain in classrooms since they are frequently needed as instructional reference materials by the classroom users. The sixth function is the multimedia facilities with working areas made available to students, teachers, and the media staff. It is a distinct feature of an educational media center to provide the facilities and space for the use, maintenance, and storage of the media hardware. The center assures of the available equipment and substitutes in case of equipment breakdown and malfunction. The last function of an educational media center is that the educational media equipment made available for classroom use to students and the teachers. The size of a media center depends on such variables as the school population, the financial capability of the school, and the goals and purposes of the media program. And now, these are the following elements to have a functional educational media center. First is the institutional media service. Is the administration committed to a media program? Is the program of media services administered by the media specialist through media center? Or is the center capable of giving media or educational media technology advices or assistance to the faculty? So those are some of the questions to answer to come up this element of educational media center to be functional. The second element is the media and instructions. To come up with this element, these are some of the questions to answer. Are the faculty encouraged to use media as an integral part of instruction? Is the media center accessible to all classrooms and lecture conference rooms? Is there a proper cooperation between the faculty and the professional media staff in the planning, developing, and using media for instruction? Or is there a capability for production of graphics, audio, visual, and other media materials for instruction? And the third element is the classroom facilities. Are classrooms designed for and provided with essential facilities for effective use of educational media? Are classrooms equipped for full light control, electrical outlets, appropriate ventilation and media operation space? Or are classrooms equipped with a bulletin board, chalkboard, projection screen, and mock rails for instruction used in media? And the last element to have a functional educational media center is the media program. Are there clear out administration policies on the media program? Is there an adequate source or system of funding? Is there an appropriate hiring of media center supervisions, creating and technical personnel, consultants, and clerical staff? So those are the following elements to come up a functional educational media center. In summary, an educational media center is a facility of the school system tasked to acquire, maintain, care, and promote the full effective use of educational media. This is made possibly only by an educational media center that is adequately equipped not only with material resources, but most important of all by manpower resources, the media specialists, and the assistants. And that would be all. Thank you for listening.